Now, John and Didi, both of you, Spurs, big team, Pochettino, highly rated coach. He did make the adjustments, I thought, during the game yesterday, and he did change things in a big way because they came out in the second half. There was no going forward for Robertson and Alexander-Arnold. He made the changes, and I thought Spurs were really impressive in the second half. What do you make of them, John?
Well, I think they've got a lot of talented players, Eamon. I wouldn't necessarily agree with you over the tactics,
right?
Because Liverpool have been playing like that all season. Why wasn't that put right from the start of the game? Why did we have to wait 20 minutes to do it? Anyway, that's by the way. But I think they're a very, very talented team, Eamon. There's no doubt. I mean, they had one or two players missing yesterday, and I think it's difficult for Pochettino because he doesn't have any real backup if the players have played too many matches or somebody gets injured, like Sissoko in the middle of the field. He got through, as we know, for the chance. He was never going to score, Eamon.
Oh, I know that. Actually, I think Van Dijk let him have the ball. I thought it was good defending.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, well, it was good defending, Eamon, but the last thing he wanted was to be left with the ball. You know what I mean? Now, Van Dijk did well, but really players in that position would have said, thanks very much, I'll just go on and stick in the back of the net myself. But the more he took the ball, the less chance he had to score. And you could think, I think it was Van Dijk, please get out of the way, so as he could knock across to, I don't know who was up there beside him at that particular time. But Spurs are a very, very talented team, Eamon, but they do need to get a bigger squad.
Yeah.
And I think they could do it a bit more belief. Like yesterday, for example, Eriksen was non-existent.
Yeah.
Dele Alli until the second half, until they got into the game, they certainly weren't warriors in the first half, Eamon, where Liverpool were well on top. It was when they got into the game. I think actually the changes in the Liverpool team helped them to come into the game. But that's another discussion. But they're a talented team, and you have to go and beat them. But I think the longer the game went on, I think they thought, God, we're in the game here.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking from the start, well, we've got to give these guys a game. When Liverpool started well, they could have gone in front and left them behind.
Yeah.
But it was only when the second half came in and said, oh, we're in with a chance here. Like, their attitude has to change. I think they've got very, very talented players, good manager, and one or two signings or a few signings could make them real contenders.